brands been successfully activating at London Fashion Week using digital?
Okay, so I think we've seen two really good examples during London Fashion Week. The first, kind of no surprise, Burberry. They've always been leaders in the digital field. They've been very experimental and pushing the boat out before anyone else has done. So this year, the show's actually taking place Monday afternoon, but on Sunday evening they started previewing some of the looks on Snapchat. It's pretty much unheard of for a brand to show their catwalk looks before they hit the runway. So this was really kind of pushing the boat out for Burberry. They are also going to be the only brand that Snapchat are doing a live story with during London Fashion Week, and that won't just be Burberry images. That's images from bloggers, models, people on the front row, and Burberry themselves. So I think that's using Snapchat in a way we haven't really seen during a fashion week before. And then the second great example has come from Topshop. So they've launched an exclusive partnership with Pinterest, whereby consumers, fashionistas, journalists can see the main colour palettes from London Fashion Week and then shop it on the Topshop site. Only that, you can actually look at the colours, or the technology will look at the colours in your own Pinterest boards and then show those items during London Fashion Week from Topshop's collection as well. I think Pinterest it's loved by fashionistas. The creative community use it a lot, but it's not a brand that perhaps gets much airplay. So for Topshop to partner with them, I thought was really innovative.
How does London Fashion Week compare to, say, New York Fashion Week in terms of brands and how they activate digitally?
What's really interesting is usually New York brands outspend London brands. The brands have got more money, so they have bigger sets, bigger celebrities in the front row, bigger big name models. But when it comes to digital, London brands are actually a lot more innovative than New York brands, and I think they have the capacity for a bigger market share because of that. Great example of that in the last few days has been Hunter Originals. So those Wellington boots you know and love are now on the schedule at London Fashion Week. Creative director is Stella McCartney's husband, and they were trailing all the way up to their show this idea, or the hashtag Be a Headliner. They were then using Periscope to push this message out, and it's not just about this kind of small window, that 15-minute fashion show. This is actually just beginning to trail the idea of Be a Headliner, which they're going to use throughout 2016 when they're at music festivals, so kind of bridging that gap between festivals and fashion. I think it's very clever and very British, which I really like as well.
What ways does social help a brand in terms of activating within the fashion world?
What's so nice about social media is the creativity that fashion brands can play around with, and I do think we've seen more of that with the rise of Instagram. Twitter in itself, I think brands took a little bit longer to warm up to it because they couldn't quite get their head around, was this a space where they could showcase something really visually beautiful? But Instagram has come in and kind of certainly helped with that, and brands for me that use that area to be creative but also allow a bit of personality through it are the ones that have the greatest success.